December 10th. The angel said, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. His kingdom will never end." Luke 1:30-33. Luke introduces Mary as a virgin who lived in Nazareth and who was pledged to be married to Joseph, a carpenter. These few details are enough to deduce that Mary had an unremarkable life. She was from Nazareth in Galilee, both being places that were looked down upon in Jewish society. Mary was probably looking forward to a peaceful, uneventful, conventional life as the wife of a carpenter, bearing and raising children and managing her household. But her world is turned upside down by the angel Gabriel's visit. Gabriel's first words to Mary, this simple and insignificant young girl, are, "You who are highly favored." And later he tells her once again that she has found favor with God. In the eyes of the world, and surely in her own eyes as well, Mary would have been insignificant and unremarkable, yet in the Lord's eyes she was highly favored. That favor is seen in what God had purposed for Mary. First, there was to be an unusual conception, as a result of which she would give birth to a son. Second, that son would be called Jesus, Yeshua, which means the Lord saves. Third, her son would be great. In fact, he would be called the Son of the Most High, a clear reference to his divine identity. Fourth, her son would be seated on David's throne, ruling over an everlasting kingdom, indicating a kingdom and a reign that were far more than a physical throne and an earthly dominion. Jesus was the evidence of God's great favor upon Mary. Interestingly, the phrase highly favored is only used twice in the New Testament, once for Mary and then in Ephesians 1:6 for those who believe in Jesus. Just as all that mattered was how God saw Mary, so too for you and me. We may see ourselves as insignificant, and the world may do so as well, but we're highly favored in God's sight, and He is with us. And, just like He birthed something incredible through Mary, entrusting His Son to her care, so too with us. He desires to bring forth His kingdom purposes through us, and He has entrusted us with His Son's inheritance and mission on earth. Today's decree: we are highly favored, and God is with us. Through us, He will birth and establish His kingdom purposes on earth.